In response to over-enrollment and reevaluation of community values, Andover is piloting dorms that have both juniors and lowers this year. While juniors traditionally live in separate dorms from older students, the combined dorms provide new students with more opportunities to get to know returning lowers. Here are reporters Elina Choi, class of 22, and Cahill, class of 22, with the story.
Thank you. Combined 9th and 10th grade dorms include America House, Smith House, and Tucker House. The girls' dorms include Isham House, Stowe House, and Whitney House. While the overall response to the new dorms among students was positive, some students voiced concerns when the new dorms were first announced. Many returning students were concerned about how the new students would interact with other returning students in their dorm, and whether a social divide would form between 9th and 10th graders.
Well, I was pretty afraid that, the 10th graders would feel isolated from the rest of their grade, and also that the 9th graders would feel the same way. I was worried that we wouldn't be able to establish any type of community.
According to JAMISON PHINNEY, House Counselor for Isham House, integrating dorms can help new students have a cleaner transition into Andover life and quickly learn about campus events and activities such as club or sport tryouts.
When you have just the same group of people that are all new to any kind of environment, anytime one person is feeling something and they're unsure of it, then everybody else feels as if, oh, I should be unsure of that thing too. Whereas if you minimize that group and then you add people who are like, no, you shouldn't be unsure of that, or you shouldn't be anxious about that, then the thing that is making them feel anxious just all of a sudden kind of goes down.
Isabel Benavides, 23, a junior living in Isham House, agrees with Phinney that having older students around has allowed her to adjust better to Andover. She enjoys having the perspective of an older student to help her navigate new situations.
Oh, it's just good to have different perspectives, and all their insight is really helpful, so I definitely like having them around.
Juniors in Smith House, a 9th and 10th grade boys' dorm, seem to be sharing a similar experience as they are able to seek advice from older peers in addition to forging friendships.
2 weeks ago, we ate quesadillas at our house counselor's apartment, Dr. B, at her apartment, and it was so good because everyone was hanging out, everyone was having fun, everyone was teaching each other how to cook and how to prepare each other's food. It was great.
Adjustments to the new system are still being made, especially as juniors and lowers have different restrictions and in-dorm policies. Prefect Katie Wimmer weighs in on the different dynamic of integrated junior-lower dorms.
I think it's a very odd dynamic, especially because Isham has 5 returning lowers. So it's been a little bit hard for them to adjust to having to follow rules similar to freshmen and undergo orientation again. But I think it's been helpful to have these returners to be a second line of support for these newcomers because they've already been in school for a year. I think new lowers should be in a place where they can meet other lowers and upperclassmen because it's hard enough coming into a grade where you don't know the majority of people, and then to get put in the freshman dorm where it's people that aren't even in the grade.
As this is a trial year for integrated dorms, it is still unknown whether or not Andover will continue with it in the years to come.
Elina Choi
And Cahill reporting.